Here, in the heart of Sofia, Bulgaria, an entire Roman neighborhood has been uncovered. Although Serdica, Sofia's Roman predecessor, was founded in the mid-1st century, these ruins are late antique, dating from the 4th to 6th centuries. Uncovered between 2010 and 2012, they include everything from shops to mansions to 2 early Christian basilicas. Let's explore. The ruins were exposed as part of the renovation of the Serdica 2 metro station. And so here, in the center of the station, is part of the ancient city. In this case, the apse of an early Christian basilica, and within, timber remains from the early Roman city. Here we have a short stretch of the Cardo Maximus, the main north-south street of Serdica. This is its late antique iteration. Originally, it was twice as wide, with porticos on both sides. A good view of the Ottoman mosque, and here the courtyard of the so-called House of the Magistrate, the largest building uncovered in the Serdica excavations. It appears to have been an elite residence, and as we'll see in a little bit, the museum behind these windows houses a few bits of mosaic from its reception rooms. A small part of the House of Felix, another late antique mansion, we'll see much more of inside the museum, including the best preserved mosaic found at Serdica. Hypocausts. The Romans loved a well-heated floor, and here we have a series of channels that funneled hot air from furnaces beneath the tiles of this room. There are more remains in this covered mall. This is the Decumanus Maximus, the main east-west street. Beside it is a block of late antique commercial and residential buildings. Beside the complex of late antique buildings is this north-south street that crossed the Decumanus Maximus. As you can see, part of the sub-pavement sewer is still preserved. The part of the site now used as a museum houses the best preserved remains. Here we have fragments of mosaic floor from the so-called House of the Magistrate, and beyond them, the apse of an early Christian basilica, which almost certainly was the site of the disputed Council of Serdica in 343. A closer look at the apse of that basilica. It might not look like much, but the council held here in 343 was a big deal. It was the first inconclusive ecumenical council in the Church's history. In fact, only the Western bishops met here. The Easterners preferred to meet in the Emperor's palace, a short distance away. The courtyard of the House of Felix, with some earlier remains exposed within. And here on the far side, in what was almost certainly a reception room, we have this impressive mosaic. It's bellied in by the collapse of the underlying hypocaust system. You can still see the central spinning wheel motif, ringed by a wreath and various abstract shapes. The inner courtyard of the House of Leontius, a 6th century bishop. We'll close with one more overview of the ruins, which really are an excellent example of how Roman remains can be incorporated into the heart of a modern city.